Hey guys, Becky here for SweetHaven Homestead. We've got a lot of building going on this, last couple weeks of around the farm. Figured I'd catch you up on what we are constructing. We are currently standing in the new fenced off pasture area for the goats. See if I can turn this. So over there is the little red barn where we keep the goats currently, and we have their little area fenced off up to that pallet gate there. And so we've wanted to pasture off the rest of the front yard for them. So all along by the trees there, we already have like some split rail fencing. So I spent a week and I cut down all the trees and overgrowth that was growing over the fence because we wanted to save some money on T-posts. So our fences are T-posts and page wire. So we've got the cheap 6-foot T-posts that you just drive into the ground, and the sheep and goat page wire that you just run along it, narrower at the bottom, wider at the top. And we also went for the narrower gap this way as well. The previous fencing over at the first pasture had like double the size, and that it just seemed really flimsy, and also the goats could squeeze through that. So yeah, we cleared off all the trees. That was a huge pain in the butt. I don't even know what kind of trees those are. I'm not a tree plant person, but they were covered with thorns, so I am so scratched and dinged up from that. Still recovering from that. So, but we managed to save on T-posts for all along that stretch because we were able to just nail the fencing along there. They're really sturdy, thankfully, and it's just so that the sheep and goats and stuff can't squeeze through the rails. So, and then we've got fencing running along all the way up along the road there. It has rail fencing as well, but unfortunately all that brush that you see there, that green bushy stuff, that was all grown over the fence. I had to chop down all that, and that has disintegrated the fence. I mean, it's all collapsed in most places. So we had to use T-posts along there. We thought we might be able to use some, but it just wasn't worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, you can see here the fencing is super low. I mean, that's like, comes up to my knees. I mean, it wouldn't work anyway. So yeah, we just got T-posts all the way up there. And then we connected, so we had page wire fencing previously here when this was a cattle farm. So it has these old posts which are really wobbly, all just dead. So we couldn't reuse any of that, and their page wire was not smaller at the bottom and the top, so that wasn't useful either. I just connected my wire. I didn't have much wire, so I used what I could. We connected to where? Oh yeah, to this post. So they had a post here. We connected what I had to that, and I had to unfortunately use some of their old fencing, and I just cut like half a strip of ours to overlap over it so that they can't get through the bottom. Thankfully they had some T-posts. I mean, this is all we're gonna have to replace this stretch. You can see it's only about like 20 feet, maybe not even 15 feet that I have to replace eventually, but I ran out of fencing. Up to this post here, and that's all new. So we took down all the old posts and stuff. You can see it's still standing there, all curled up, and we're not quite sure what to do with it. I suppose we'll throw it out and dispose of it at some point. So anyway, so there's our new pasture. The goats and sheep and llama come over and have enjoyed having the fresh grazing. But now, in our pasture, we need a new shelter, because eventually I need to separate the bucks and the does. So Mark has been working on a new run-in shelter for me. It's taken a bit longer. It's been so hot. You can see the grass is just crispy. Like, oh my goodness, terrified of a fire igniting. We would go up in a puff of smoke. But yeah, so he's been working when he can. It's been really hot, and have to work shorter days, and and in the heat, be careful with heat stroke and stuff. Originally it started off being an 8 by 8 by 8, but then when I had the framing done for that, it was just way too small. I mean, the llama, it would do for the llama, not any other animal. Even this looks kind of teeny to me, but it'll do for what we need. So yeah, it's just the basic 3-sided shelter. We put some walls on the front to help support the roof because we do get a ton of snow in the winter and it needs to be able to support the snow load. It's got quite a steep roof, which is good for snow loads as well. And yeah, so we'll have this all enclosed in hopefully by the weekend, and we can start separating the bucks and the does and getting our 2 herds together. So that is what Mark is working on. We originally started off, a lot of the 2x4s was stuff we had around, but when we increased the size, it's got a big piece of wood there, we had to buy stuff. Strap in for the roof. I'm working on a hay feeder over here. I started this last week, but I haven't finished it yet. It's been so hot, and we've been super busy when the babies came. So it's there, it's nothing fancy, and just got to put slats in now on either side to make it to hold hay. I've got the pallet board stripped down there and ready to be screwed on. And we've got Poppy's project over here. There we go. He's still working on the chicken coop. It is proving to be a bit more difficult because the barn was completely lopsided and it had to be jacked up on the other end. And it's just hard to build stuff when it's square, and Poppy needs everything to be square and level and good because he builds things right and to last. So it's getting there. He's got the tar paper on, all the framing is done. Here, the 2 big holes here are for windows that we've picked up at the dump. People just leave good stuff there in an area where people just come and take it, and it's not actually garbage. So we got windows. Down here is going to be the nesting boxes. So we have access outside, so we can go and collect the eggs from outside without actually having to go in. And over here we've got another window. There'll be a chicken door down here for the chickens to get out, and this area here over to the tree is going to be an enclosed area for the chickens. We're going to just let them roam around in free range, but there's sometimes where we may just want them in an area that way they can't get out, and that's going to be that area. And this is our people door, obviously, so we can get in and clean and feed and do all that good stuff. So hoping this will be done soon, as our chickens are getting big and are ready to go in there. So we've got a lot of construction and building stuff going on. I'm also working on my milking stall for Maggie. She'll be ready in a couple weeks, I think, to milk. Who's behind me there? Hi. And also we've got 2 new does coming next week. So excited about that. Some Alpine Nubians, as I mentioned before, and we need to make a quarantine stall for them. Hello. You gotta say hi. Yeah. So that is what we are all up to. Busy building. You gotta get the work done while the sun shines. That's for sure. Okay. Say goodbye, Dolly.